Okay, today we're going to be going over the questions for the treasure hunt. I'm going to show you some strategies that you can use while you're answering questions and what you need to be looking for from the way that they ask them. Okay, so what do Annie and Cameron do for Jordan's birthday? Well, I already know that this is a text evidence question, so I'm going to put TE. And all that means is that it is straight from the text. I'm not having to infer. I'm not having to draw conclusions. I'm not having to think really hard about this. If I read it, I probably already know the answer, but I could for sure find text evidence on it. So let's look. Okay, here's where they have her birthday party. The next day, Jordan comes to Cameron's house for her birthday. Many of her friends come as well. After they cut cake, Cameron and Annie tell Jordan they have a surprise for her, and they give her her first clue. This is so exciting. Thank you so much, guys, Jordan exclaims. She sets out to find her treasure with the map in hand. So she goes on a treasure hunt, right? So I'm going to put question 1 right here, just so that I know where I found it. So I'm going to write treasure hunt, because that's the correct answer, and then I'm going to see which one of my choices fits with it best. Buys her a puppy? No, they did not buy her a puppy. Throw a surprise party? They did throw her a party, but it wasn't a surprise party, right? They were planning something much bigger. They had a surprise at her party, but it was not a surprise party. Take her to a pirate theme park. They did not go to a theme park. Create a treasure hunt. Treasure hunt. That's our answer. Okay, number 2. What is the first step Annie and Cameron take to plan Jordan's treasure hunt? So I'm looking for the first step to plan Jordan's treasure hunt. And I'm remembering that I have a small note about this. So this is another text evidence question. So since it's the first step, I'm thinking it's going to be at the beginning, right? So I'm going to read some of my annotations. Jordan loves treasure hunts. Really thoughtful friends. They're going to make a map. And then right here, it says, well, first you would need to make a map, says Cameron's mom. That word first. So this is the answer to number 2, right? Make a map. Hide the clues? No. Bury the treasure? No, that was at the end. Draw a map. Buy the candy? Nope. We always go ahead and read all of our answer choices, even though we might think that we've already found our answer. So that was another text evidence. If you read it, you probably knew the answer already. And if you were to look back, you could definitely find it. There are lots of places to hide clues in Cameron's backyard. What evidence supports this conclusion? So evidence supports this conclusion. Okay, so this is going to be an inference question, which means that you're going to take facts from your text and draw a conclusion. So this one, it says conclusion, so we know that we're going to have to look at our evidence and make a conclusion from there. So lots of places to hide clues. So let's go ahead and look back. Let's look to the part of the story where they're hiding clues. Finding places to hide clues. Okay. The next day, Cameron shows Annie the map. She thinks it looks just like his backyard. It's perfect, she says. Now, we just need to mark the places where we will hide the clues and then the treasure, Cameron says, looking around his backyard. Annie walks over to the trampoline. She gets down on her hands and knees and finds a big rock. We can hide a clue here, she shouts to Cameron. Cameron nods his head in agreement. He points to the porch and then to a big tree near the trampoline. We can also put clues near these spots, he says. His mom comes outside and sees them planning the treasure hunt. Don't forget to draw a bird fountain on the map, she says. You can draw the fountain with a blue crayon so that Jordan will know that it's filled with water. Cameron and Annie run to the map. We can add a rock by the trampoline. And we should draw the tree by the porch. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of different places to put things. So I'm just going to write, they keep finding new places to hide clues. Cameron and Annie ask their parents for help. Does that support that there's a lot of places to hide clues? No, it doesn't. They do ask their parents for help, but it doesn't really have anything to do with there being lots of places to hide clues. Cameron and Annie hide 10 different clues. 10? That's a lot of clues. That might be our answer. That's a big number. Cameron and Annie make a map of the backyard. Just because they made a map doesn't mean there's lots of places, right? They could make a map with barely any places. Cameron and Annie mark where the clues are hidden on the map. They would have to do that whether or not there was a lot of clues or a lot of places to hide clues. So what we're left with is the 10 different clues. 10 is a lot of different places in one little backyard. So I think that's a pretty good answer. How does Jordan feel about the scavenger hunt her friends prepare? How does Jordan feel? So it might not come out and say, Jordan feels blank. But we're going to have to find the part in the story where Jordan finds out about her treasure hunt. And we were just reading that just a second ago. This is so exciting. Thank you guys thank you so much, guys, Jordan exclaims. She sets out to find her treasure with the map in hand. So that's going to be number 4, right? So it doesn't say Jordan feels one way or another, but it says she exclaims. She says that this is so exciting. So I put Jordan was happy and excited. That was one of my annotations. Oh, and look what it says right there. Happy and excited. That's exactly what I thought, but let's read the rest just to make sure. Bored and uninterested? No, she does not sound bored. She wouldn't be exclaiming, yelling with excitement if she was bored. Sad and disappointed? Not sad. Nervous and doubtful? Nope. What is this passage mostly about? This is a main idea question. So if I were to ask you, what is this passage mostly about? That you would say, it's about 2 friends who plan a treasure hunt for one of their best friend's birthdays. So it's about a treasure hunt. Pirates and treasure? No, there's no pirates in our story, right? Mapping a backyard? No, it's not just about the map. That is part of the story, but that's not what it's mostly about. Planning a treasure hunt? Birthday parties. No, because then it would talk about different kinds of birthday parties. Okay, we got 2 more. Read the following sentences. After they cut the cake, Cameron and Annie tell Jordan that they have a surprise for her. They give her the first clue. This is so exciting. Thank you so much, guys, Jordan exclaims. So we're wondering what exclaims means. So from our evidence, she sounds happy, right? So I'm thinking of how you would sound when you're happy and you think something is exciting. So would exclaim mean to breathe? No, it's a way that you talk, right? It's like saying Jordan says, Jordan exclaims. Mumble? Do you mumble when you're excited? No, probably not. Whisper. Do you whisper when you're excited? No. Shout. Do you shout sometimes when you're excited? Yes. So if you put shout up here, you would have to change it to shouts so it would make sense. This is so exciting. Thank you so much, guys. Jordan shouts. Does it still make sense? Yes, it does. So you know that's your right answer. Choose the answer that best completes the sentence below. Blank, they buried the treasure. Annie and Cameron hide all of the clues. So this is an order of events. So blank, finally they bury the treasure. Annie and Cameron hide all the clues. So that would mean that this happened first and this happened second. Is that the order that it happened? No, it's not. They had to hide the clues first, right? Before they bury the treasure, Annie and Cameron hide all the clues. That's how it happened. That means that they hid the clues and then buried the treasure. Although they bury the treasure, Annie and Cameron hide all the clues. No, that doesn't make sense because although kind of means you're going to say something opposite, and these two things actually go together. First, they bury the treasure. Annie and Cameron hide all the clues. That sentence doesn't really make sense because you would need the word then here if you were going to use first, but that's not the order that it happened anyways, right? So we know that it has to be before. That's the only order that matches. Okay, guys, I want you to do your best to answer numbers 8 through 10 on your own. And when you're done answering them, take a picture. Remember to write in complete sentences. So that means you're going to need capital letters, a subject, and a predicate, and punctuation. So remember, subject is your who, and a predicate is your do. So you need to have a who is doing your verb for any sentence to make sense. When you're done with that, take a picture of it and submit it on Google Classroom. Let me know if you need any help. Have a good day. Bye.